Alabama heading to the polls, and the outcome of the special Senate election could impact tax reform. A new Fox News poll shows Democrat Doug Jones with a 10-point lead over Republican Roy Moore among likely voters. President Trump recording a robocall in support of Roy Moore.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I need Alabama to go vote for Roy Moore. It is so important. We're already making America great again. I'm going to make America safer and stronger and better than ever before. But we need that seat. We need Roy voting for us.
Let's bring in former Special Assistant to President Trump, Mark Lotter. Good to see you, Mark.
Hi, thanks for having me on, Liz.
So do you trust the polls, or are people maybe not admitting to pollsters that they are, in fact, voting for Roy Moore?
That's a distinct possibility. I mean, we've seen 3 polls come out today, including the Fox poll that you mentioned. There was another poll that had Roy Moore up by 9, and a third poll that showed the race tied. So it's right all over the board. It's going to involve turnout, and I think there is a factor there. A lot of people are thinking one thing, they might tell pollsters another, and when they go into the ballot booth tomorrow, they're going to have to make a decision. Do they want a senator who's going to stand by President Trump in a state that he won by 28 points, or do they want someone representing them who represents everything the president is against?
You know, Mark, the earliest that the state of Alabama can certify a winner is December 26th. So does tax reform need to be done by Congress by Christmas Day?
Well, the president definitely wants it by Christmas Day, and I think that's just because he believes that the Americans need a great Christmas present in terms of a large tax cut. You know, I think the votes are probably going to be there regardless, but let's get it done just in case and have it as the president wants on Christmas Day. It passed last time with 51 senators voting for it, so let's hope we can get that same 51 back this time.
Yeah, Mark, to your point, let's get back to the turnout question. It's impossible to know who will show up to vote in a special election in an off year. You know, it's December. People are at the shopping mall, but the Fox poll shows that more Democrats than Republicans are, quote, extremely interested in this race. We're talking the turnout of younger voters, minorities, and women who could swing the polls for Doug Jones. But other polls put Roy Moore firmly in the lead. To your point, you're right. It is all over the map.
Yeah, this race will drive enthusiasm in a couple of different ways. Obviously, it will energize the Democratic base, which is not that large in Alabama. But you also have some folks on the Republican side who are just as enthusiastic about supporting Judge Moore, and then there are some who obviously have questions about whether they should vote for him. That's why when you look at this race from the outside, really it's going to come down to whether voters in Alabama, what kind of senator do they want? Do they want one that's going to support the president? Or are they going to want one that supports Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and everything in blocking the president?
You know, the Fox News poll shows 1 in 10 are undecided, and a small subgroup of independents breaking for Doug Jones by 29 points. I mean, again, up in the air.
It is, and it's not unusual for a high number of undecideds in a contested, controversial race such as this. So folks who don't necessarily want to say either way how they're going to vote. Yeah. In some cases, they'll walk in there at the last minute and make up their mind. I think in many cases, they probably already know who they're going to vote for. They just don't feel comfortable telling a live telephone operator who they're going to vote for in this way.
Mark Lotter, good to have you on. Thank you so much for coming on.